Sometimes a classic romantic dinner out is the right option for your next date night. So what options do you have in Arlington? Here are 8 spots to check out. The first spot on our list is Ambar. Ambar's Arlington location is in Clarendon on the corner of North Fillmore Street and Wilson Boulevard. This restaurant serves Balkan cuisine in a variety of small plates so that you can have a wide range of different flavors to experience during your meal. Their menu consists of an unlimited meal option, which is a set price per person and, as the name indicates, allows you to order as many small plates from their menu as you'd like, with the option to include one dessert for an extra charge. You can also order a la carte, so there are a couple different options depending on what you're looking for. They also host various events to include a dine-in-the-dark experience, which allows for a somewhat unique dining adventure, as they're only one of a handful of restaurants in the Northern Virginia, Maryland, and DC area to offer this experience. If you choose to dine with the lights on, you'll find that the interior of the restaurant gives off a bit of an upscale, modern feel, complete with a variety of greenery for a pop of color from the different plants placed throughout the restaurant. They also adjust the indoor decor to match the season, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Lyon Hall is a local favorite that has been around for quite a while, having opened in 2010. It's located in Clarendon on the corner of North Washington Boulevard and North Highland Street. Lyon Hall serves primarily European fare with a focus on French and German foods. The menu is pretty well rounded with lots of good food to include daily specials and plenty of drinks to choose from. A couple examples of what you might find on their menu include pork schnitzel and roasted duck breast. The menu is primarily a la carte, so if you're looking for prefix menu choices, you'll probably want to check out some of the other locations in the video. The exterior of the restaurant has a bit of a nostalgic diner look, making you feel like you're stepping back in time. Then, when you step inside, you'll be welcomed by the cozy tables, great mood lighting, and refined decorations. This combination of nostalgic and refined makes for a perfect romantic dinner spot. The Sky Dome restaurant is pretty unique even among the various distinct restaurants in Arlington, Northern Virginia, and even DC. What makes it so unique is that it's actually located above the skyline of Arlington, giving a fantastic view of the skylines of DC, Virginia, and even some parts of Maryland. In case you're bored that you might be bored looking at the same skyline for your entire meal, don't worry, because the restaurant actually rotates, giving you new views to appreciate during your entire meal. The restaurant serves primarily American fare to include steak, burgers, and seafood. They also have a pretty solid drink menu to round out your meal. Because this is a fairly unique experience, it is pretty popular, meaning that reservations are recommended if you decide to go. Also keep in mind that the rotation of the restaurant isn't for everyone. So if you prefer your romantic dinner a little more stationary than in motion, consider checking out some of the other restaurants I cover. Carlyle is located in Shirlington on the corner of South Quincy and Campbell Avenue. As one of the centerpieces of the Shirlington restaurant scene, Carlyle serves inventive takes on American fare. Given that they've been around since 1986, I think it's safe to say that they have a lot of experience to draw on when creating dishes from their well-rounded menu. The food options here are pretty diverse, to include sandwiches, pasta, steak, and more, but not so extensive that the menu is overwhelming. In addition, they have a pretty lengthy list of cocktails, wines, and beers to accompany your meal. The menu is entirely a la carte, so you can mix and match flavors to suit your taste. The interior of the restaurant is inspired by the style of the 1920s and 1930s, giving it a fun diner feel but with an upscale touch, making for a perfect spot for a romantic dinner out. Given Carlyle's popularity, reservations are recommended, although they are not required. Salt Restaurant is a relatively new addition to the Arlington dining scene, having opened in 2019. Located in Roslyn on the corner of North Lynn Street and Wilson Boulevard, the exterior of the restaurant is kind of sneaky in that it looks like just another part of the high-rise scenery. Behind the businesslike facade though, Salt is an oasis of good food and drink tucked away below the open road restaurant. Thanks to its location and careful planning, Salt has a kind of hidden away, speakeasy feel to it, making it a charming spot for your next romantic meal out. While they keep the food menu pretty small, it only results in even better flavors for the variety of global dishes that are rotated seasonally. As for their drink menu, they have a wide variety of cocktails and other drinks available. The drink menu also has a seasonal element to it, so you'll probably find new offerings if you go multiple times. It is fairly small inside and it's quite popular, so if you'd prefer a table rather than the bar, reservations are recommended. La Cote d'Or Cafe is located on the western edge of Arlington along the border of Falls Church. The cafe is located alongside several more industrial-style buildings, so while it might be easy to miss as you're driving by, it is absolutely worth a stop. La Cote d'Or serves a mix of traditional and modern French food created by a chef who is originally from France. Another big point in their favor is that they aim to have all of their dishes made from scratch in the restaurant. The menu has a good variety, but not so much that you flip through several pages before finding something that you like, and you can order a la carte or as part of a 3-course dining experience. They also have weekday specials Tuesday through Friday to add a little bit of extra variety. In terms of drinks, they have a good mix of options available, especially in terms of wines. The interior of the restaurant is fairly small, but also very welcoming and gives off the feel of a cute French cafe. Federico Ristorante Italiano is located in Crystal City on 23rd Street. The restaurant was established in 1976 under the name Cafe Italia and changed to the current name in 2018 as new owners adapted and built on the experience of the restaurant's decades-long traditions. The restaurant is a go-to spot in Crystal City for Italian cuisine, drinks, and desserts. The new owners aim to provide a perfect mix of traditional and modern in all of the menu offerings that they have today. Speaking of their menu, they have a good mix of lots of Italian dishes that you would hope to see, to include pizzas, pastas, and seafood. They also have a pretty extensive wine list as well as some other drinks available. The interior feels like you've walked into a small-town Italian cafe, and the tables include fun red and white checkered tablecloths. In addition, one of the owners has been known to occasionally host at the restaurant, giving it a bit more of a personal feel. 1789 Restaurant and Bar is the one restaurant on this list where you have to go on a little bit of a journey into DC for. Thankfully, it's right across the river in Georgetown, so it's actually not that much of a journey and definitely worth it. 1789 Restaurant is one of the area's longest-standing fine dining establishments, having been opened in 1962. The restaurant's name comes from the year that Georgetown University was founded, and overall, the restaurant provides a great mix of amazing food and historic charm thanks to being located in a renovated federal house and having plenty of well-chosen antique decorations. The food on the small but quality menu trends towards seasonal and innovative American fare. They also have an extensive collection of wines to choose from, as well as plenty of cocktails and other drinks to round out your meal. The interior of the restaurant definitely gives the feel of a historic home, along with a fine dining atmosphere thanks to the well-chosen dinnerware and white tablecloths. Another benefit of this location is that before or after your meal, wandering all of the cute shops in Georgetown is a great way to spend some extra time. Now that you've seen what Arlington has to offer for romantic restaurants, be sure and check out the next video for romantic dining options in Alexandria.